Simple rituals that protect your brain. If you want a brain that stays sharp for decades, don't wait for some big transformation, because the brain doesn't usually fall apart in one dramatic moment. It fades in tiny ways. From tiny overloads, repeated every day. Too much noise. Too many decisions. Too many tabs open in the mind. And over time, that constant mental clutter turns into fog. So today, I'm giving you simple rituals, not complicated routines, that protect your brain quietly, like invisible armor. No perfection required. No life overhaul required. Just small practices that tell your nervous system, we're safe, we're steady, we're paying attention. Let's begin. Ritual 1. The brain rinse. 60 seconds. Before you do anything. Before you check your phone. Before you let the world pour into you. Do a 1-minute brain rinse. Sip water. Take one slow breath in and an even slower breath out. Then soften your jaw and let your tongue rest, not clenched. This seems too simple to matter until you realize how many people start the day already tense. This ritual tells your brain, we're not sprinting into stress, we're arriving. A calm start doesn't make you slow. It makes you clear. Ritual 2. Open the window. Open the mind. This one is old school, but it works. Open a window. Let fresh air touch your face. Let real daylight hit your eyes. You don't need a perfect view. You don't need a forest. You just need a moment where your body remembers, I live in the real world, not just in my thoughts. Fresh air and daylight are like a reset button for mental static. Even 1 minute, even from your kitchen. Ritual 3. The name what you're doing. Ritual, here's a wild truth. A lot of mental fatigue comes from doing 10 things while thinking about 50. So try this ritual. Say, quietly or out loud, right now, I am. Right now, I am making tea. Right now, I am folding laundry. Right now, I am walking to the car. It sounds almost childish, but it's powerful because your brain loves clarity, and naming the moment pulls your attention out of chaos and back into one lane. And once you're in one lane, your mind stops crashing into itself. Ritual 4. The 2-touch rule for clutter isn't just stuff. Clutter is a constant whisper to your brain. Unfinished, unfinished, unfinished. So here's a brain protective ritual. The 2-touch rule. When you pick something up, you only touch it twice. Once to handle it, and once to put it where it belongs. No moving piles from chair to table to counter like we're playing musical chairs with stress. A clearer space creates a clearer mind because your brain isn't scanning for threats and unfinished business all day. And yes, your brain really does scan. Ritual 5. Protect your hearing. Like it's brain tissue. This one doesn't get enough attention, but it matters. Hearing strain forces your brain to work harder just to understand the world. And when your brain is constantly straining to decode sound, conversations, TV, background noise, it has less energy for memory, focus, and mood. So here's the ritual. If you're in loud environments, protect your ears. If you suspect hearing changes, don't tough it out. Get it checked. Adjust the volume. Use captions if you need them. This isn't about pride. It's about keeping your brain from doing extra labor for no reason. Clear input protects clear thinking. Ritual 6. The memory parking spot. You know that feeling when you walk into a room and forget why you're there? Sometimes it's not aging. Sometimes it's mental traffic. So try this ritual. Create memory parking spots. Put your keys in the same place. Put your glasses in the same place. Put your wallet in the same place. Not because you're forgetful, but because you're smart. When your brain can automate the small stuff, It frees up power for the meaningful stuff. And that's the game. Reduce mental friction. Preserve mental fuel. Ritual 7. The one page only rule. Your brain didn't evolve for endless information. It evolved for signals that matter. Food, safety, people, shelter. So when you overload it with infinite scrolling, outrage headlines, and rapid-fire content, it doesn't just get entertained, it gets exhausted. Here's the ritual. One page only. One article, one chapter, one short video. Then stop. Not because learning is bad, but because attention is precious. Protect attention the way you protect money. Don't leak it everywhere. Ritual 8. The hand-brain connection. Ritual, your hands are basically the remote control for your brain. Fine hand movements light up brain networks that support coordination, timing, focus, and memory. So choose a simple hand ritual. Write a short note by hand. Do a word search. Play a few piano notes. Knit. Draw. Cook something that requires chopping and stirring. Not as a hobby, as brain maintenance. And here's the secret. It doesn't need to be impressive. It needs to be consistent. Your brain loves small skills repeated. Ritual 9. The storytelling minute. Your brain is wired for story. And when you stop telling stories, when days become a blur, memory gets weaker because nothing is being organized. So here's a ritual that protects clarity. Once a day, tell one tiny story. It can be to someone else, or into a voice note, or even to yourself. What happened today that mattered? What did I notice? What did I learn about myself? You're not journaling for Instagram, you're organizing your mind. And organized memory stays stronger than scattered memory. Ritual 10. The chew like you mean it. Ritual this one is sneaky. Many people eat quickly, distracted, half present. But chewing is the first step of digestion, and digestion affects how steady you feel mentally. So here's a ritual. For the first 5 bites of any meal, slow down. Chew more than you normally would. Breathe between bites. Put the fork down once or twice. This reduces stress signals in the body and helps your system shift from rushed to regulated, and a regulated body supports a clearer brain. Ritual 11. The vision check. Ritual. If your vision is struggling, your brain works overtime, squinting, guessing, straining, overcompensating. So treat vision as brain protection. Update your glasses. Increase lighting where you read. Use larger text without shame. This isn't about getting old. This is about reducing the cognitive tax your brain pays every day. A brain that isn't straining has more capacity to remember. Ritual 12. The awe microdose. This one is my favorite, and it's timeless. Once a day, take 20 seconds to feel awe. Not gratitude, not affirmations, not a checklist. Awe. Look at the sky. Look at a photo of someone you love. Listen to a piece of music that hits your chest. Watch steam rise from a cup of tea like it's the first time you've ever seen it. Or pulls the mind out of looping worry and back into wonder. And wonder is a brain cleanser. It reminds your nervous system. Life is bigger than my stress, and that mental spaciousness is protective. Putting it all together. None of these rituals are dramatic. That's the point. They're small enough to do on messy days. On tired days. On I don't feel like it days. And those are the days that matter most, because the brain is shaped less by big moments, and more by what you repeat when nobody's watching. So choose just 2 rituals to start. Maybe the brain rinse in the morning, and the memory parking spot for your keys. Start there. Simple beats complicated, consistent beats intense. And if you want more videos like this, calm, practical, and actually doable, comment BRAIN, subscribe, and share for ReInspired. Your future mind is listening.
I hope this video brought you value and re-inspired you. If so, please subscribe, hit like, and leave a comment. And if anybody you know could use a little re-inspiration, please send it to them. Thank you so much for watching.